calm my senses.
Prince Harry, Chris Jackson, Getty Images. It's no secret that Donald Trump and his antics are currently wreaking more than a bit of havoc on the United States presidency and the government. From poorly thought-out legislation to full-out Twitter wars, every day something new seems to surface out of Washington, D.C. However, for the next few years, or until the Mueller investigation is concluded, it looks like we will all have to bunker down and deal with Trump and his family. Still, it's not just American citizens who are being forced to bear with Trump. Our British allies, particularly the royal family, have also had to interact with Trump and his family. Since the royals are obviously posh, dapper, and super polite, they have done nothing but remain gracious to the Trumps. However, in a recent photo with First Lady Melania Trump, Prince Harry seems more than a little off balance. Here is the story behind that horrifying picture. Check it out on page 5. The Invictus Games. Prince Harry attended the 2017 Invictus Games with girlfriend Meghan Markle. Chris Jackson, Getty Images. This past October, Prince Harry and his girlfriend, Suits actress Meghan Markle, attended the Prince's annual International Adaptive Multisport event. First created in 2014, Prince Harry invites wounded, injured, or sick armed services personnel and their associated veterans take part in sports. In 2017, the Invictus Games were held in Toronto. A traditional opening ceremony, Melania Trump got to sit right next to royalty. Chris Jackson, Getty Images. For Invictus Games, as former First Lady Michelle Obama did in 2016, Melania Trump attended the opening ceremony for the Invictus Games. It was Trump's first international trip as First Lady. She said that she had an amazing day. An awkward photo op once you notice, you can't unsee it. Chris Jackson, Getty Images. For the Invictus Games Foundation. Upon arriving at the Sheraton Hotel in Toronto, Trump and Harry posed for a photo, which turned out to be less than stellar. In the photo, Prince Harry stands near the First Lady for the photo. However, he is making a very odd gesture with his left hand, as you can see on the following page. Devil's horn. What does this hand gesture mean? Chris Jackson, Getty Images. For the Invictus Games Foundation. Prince Harry's hand gesture in the photo was so strange that many began calling it the devil's horn. One Twitter user even took it super far, saying, Prince Harry's hand signal harkens back to Middle Ages, indicates that he believes the devil's concubine is in the room, FLOTUS 45. That seems more than a bit extreme to us. A sign of self-comfort. The gesture fueled all sorts of speculation. Giphy. The photo and speculation behind the red-headed prince's hands spread across the internet like wildfire. Body language expert Patty Wood had another theory behind Prince Harry's hand gesture. She told the Huffington Post, "This is called the horn or the devil's horn, and what people are saying in the media about it is not correct. It is not a sign that helps the devil, but rather a warning off of evil spirits. It's a protective gesture against evil or darkness and illness." I've seen world leaders in photo shoots with Trump, and I see a lot of what are called self-comfort cues. This would be considered one of those. It looks like the devil's horn, but it is also hand to belly. At the very least it would be a comfort cue, and show a lot of tension and a need to protect his central core. The real deal. The record has been set straight. Eamon M. McCormack, Getty Images. CNN reporter Kate Bennett, who is also a White House correspondent and followed the Obamas and now Mrs. Trump, finally gave us the real backstory behind the very uncomfortable photo. Bennett told the Daily Front Row that Prince Harry was reaching in to unbutton his coat to sit down, but the cameras kept clicking, so he still had his hand in there in that weird way. He was pausing. He wasn't throwing a secret gang sign. They got held up in the pictures. Not as exciting as we had hoped. A White House invitation. Could there be a new friendship in the works? Gregory Seamus, Getty Images. For the Invictus Games Foundation. Despite the less than stellar photo of the First Lady in her Dior pantsuit standing with Prince Harry, it seems that the duo got along quite well. Trump even invited the Prince of Wales to the White House. We wonder if he'll take her up on the invitation. Follow Aramide on Twitter at MidnightTrami. Check out the cheat sheet on Facebook.